guys don't wear white. They don't wear white. They don't wear white. They don't wear white.
Welcome to Breakfast and BS with Vince and Friends. I am your host, Vince, and without us today is Sergio Cream Cornalowishes Sanchez. Top down. Okay, down that, Serge. You're not here. It's hard to remember all your damn nicknames. And with us is producer Virgil and Mr. One Pancake Johnny Lowe.
You know, I had at least 3 pancakes today.
No, it's your title. It's your official title, Mr. One Pancake. You can have a fat stack of pancakes and you are still going to be Mr. One Pancake.
See, the thing is, the 3 pancakes will spread out in 3 days. Mm-hmm. So you'll still be 1 pancake.
Yeah, 1 pancake a day.
Just to stay consistent.
All right. So this week, we got a lot of topics. The main one I'm looking forward to so much is Batman vs. Superman comes out this week. I cannot wait.
I'm scared.
Why?
You know why? I'm afraid they're going to Spider-Man 3 this, man.
I don't think so. I have great faith in this movie. I feel like my childhood is coming full circle. I got Batman vs. Superman, Civil War's coming soon, Suicide Squad, Doctor Strange, freaking Power Rangers. I can't wait.
I'm excited about Civil War. I'm excited about Power Rangers, obviously. But I'm still worried about Batman Superman. I think it's too much going on at one time. I mean, when it was just Batman versus Superman, cool, fine. Then all of a sudden Wonder Woman's in it, and I'm like, all right, I guess we can deal with this. But now we've got the entire freaking Justice League, minus Flash, I think, right? No Flash.
I don't think so.
Maybe he'll be a surprise character that we don't know about. Who knows? But we've also got Doomsday and we've got Lex Luthor. All that on the screen, a 1-2-hour movie seems like it's.
I think they're doing 3.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
So don't get the large soda. Bird, you're a big Superman fan.
So I am very excited about it. Actually, I'd been thinking about it, and then when I went to the store to just get some supplies, on the Doritos bag, I see Batman and Superman and Batman versus Superman on there, and I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot that's how to start this Friday. So thank you, Doritos, for reminding me.
God bless Doritos. I haven't had you in years, but you're there when a friend needed you. So, yeah.
You know, I am excited to see Jason Momoa take on the role of Aquaman, though.
I love Jason Momoa, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I was watching him when he was in Stargate, and
Nobody watched Stargate.
Shut up. Stargate was amazing, but he did really well as like the fighter guy in Stargate. So I'm looking forward to see what he brings to the table as Aquaman, and I think it's going to be a cool thing to have him there.
I also think that having all those characters, I think it's a testing ground, because you're doing the thing with the Avengers and X-Men and stuff, so they're trying to do it in a DC way. And I'm actually curious. I'm not gonna put high hopes into it, but if it's a test and it comes out semi-successful, then I'll be okay with it. But Johnny Law, I feel your pain. I understand why you're kind of skeptical.
The other thing I'm skeptical about is Batfleck.
I'm actually excited. I'm reserving reservation until the performance, like I've said before. I've said this plenty of times.
What's Batfleck for those?
Batman, Ben Affleck.
Oh,
Ben Affleck, Batman.
So you're calling it Batfleck. Oh, I see.
Batfleck.
Batfleck.
Yeah.
I guess I just haven't really seen Ben Affleck outside of the Jay and Silent Bob movies, so I have no idea what his acting range is.
He's gotten a lot better since Daredevil.
Daredevil, why'd you have to remind me?
I'm actually one of the few people probably in this world that enjoyed Daredevil.
Wow.
That's
a bold claim.
I'm not saying it's freaking Gone with the Wind. I'm just saying, can I kill an hour and a half watching it? Yes. I just enjoy it for pure entertainment value. It's not like, oh my god, this is the greatest superhero movie ever. But, if I'm like half asleep and it's on cable, I'm not going to change the channel.
I would.
That's because you're a snob, Lo.
I guess so.
Although, speaking of which, the new season of Daredevil is on Netflix.
I marathon mode it on Friday, and I loved it.
Yeah.
Started off a little slow, but damn it, when it picks up, it picks up.
Right.
Yeah, I fell asleep during episode 1, but episodes 2 and 3 have me thoroughly entertained.
Well, we should have took a nap beforehand.
Yeah.
All right.
Moving on.
We're going to move on to... I was just very excited because Superman Batman's coming out this week, so I wanted to start off with that. But I think we're going to do what sucked this week. So, Lo, if you'd like to start us off.
I'm gonna take a second to ponder and pass to Virgil.
Okay, I'll go.
Well, there is many suckage this week, but I'll just name one just to kind of start it off with. Don't want to start with the major bombs or anything, but not that there is. So we were kind of talking beforehand because I kind of hobbled in here, and it started Friday, but this actually started happening last year. So I have stairs. I go up to my apartment, and Vince knows the joy of walking those stairs. And
Fuck that death trap.
so the other day, I was walking up some stairs, and my knee. Well, not the other day, but last year, when I put pressure on it, you get that little sharp pain. And I've never had knee problems, and then it just started happening. Yeah, it's starting with age. And
Well, you're 204, Virgil. Something was bound to give.
Anyway, so it's been off and on. I mean, there'll be days I'll just running up the stairs, and then there are times I'll just be like hobbling up. And then so it happened again on Friday, which was just a little start, and then so it was to my Tai Chi class, and they have this, it's on the second floor. They go up these stairs, and then that's when it started happening, and then I got the laughter saying like, "You hurt yourself doing Tai Chi." Anyway,
Themselves during Tai Chi.
no, it's a pre-injury.
I mean, but the story is going to be that you heard it during Tai Chi.
Oh,
Yeah, so it is written, so it shall be said.
and so
The only person to suffer a Tai Chi.
oh Lord. Anyway, and so
I kind of picture Virgil doing the Nancy Kerrigan, holding his knee, going, "Why? Why?" While the rest of the people are slowly moving towards him, going, "What?"
Really, I
all
think-
in form.
I think of it more as like the Peter Griffin.
So anyway, so yesterday I worked out also, and so on the way up to my escrima class, that's when the real sharp pain came in, and then so my instructor was recording us doing machete work, and you could see my face like grimacing as I was stepping forward and putting weight on my knee, and yeah, it
Pure
sucks.
intensity
Yeah, but as far as
machete class.
us all being wrestlers or former wrestlers or current wrestler, injuries just suck. They're just not fun to have, and you don't think about it until stuff actually hurts. So but that's what sucked for me.
All right, well, John Lowe has deferred to me. And on Wednesday, I like to celebrate my day, my existence, my life, if you will.
It's not his birthday, mind you.
Shut up. By going to the comic book shop. That's Comic Book Wednesday. That's when the new ones come out. I mean, I love comics, and with not much to celebrate, it's a little something for me. Just a little victory. And sometimes I go to the movies, and The Brothers Grimsby is out. I wanted to see it. I like Sacha Baron Cohen movies. They're just crazy and ridiculous and fun. I like to be entertained. So while in the movie, I get a phone call from a number I don't recognize, and it's for a company that I applied to for a job interview, and they wanted to do a phoner with me. And they're like, "Oh, well, we can call you back later." And I was like, "No, they ain't gonna call me back. They're gonna find somebody." So I like, "No, I'll take the call." So I step out of the theater, and as soon as I stood up, I had to pee. So I'm like, "What do I do? What do I do? What do I do?" I'm pacing back and forth in the movie theater. I make it to the lobby, and this whole time I'm doing this interview with the ladies telling me the phone's cutting in and out, so it's breaking up. So I got to repeat myself over and over again. So I'm in the middle of the lobby on the phone interview, missing my movie. I have to pee, and I'm just like repeating myself over and over again, feeling like a goddamn crazy person. And I'm just suffering, going, "Oh god damn, this is the worst interview I've ever done in my life."
Well, it's a screener interview, so it's not like...
Yeah. Regardless, it's the gatekeeper, and we finish up. And I go do what I have to do because it's already knocking at the gates, and so when I get back to my seat, I'm like, "Oh my god, that is the worst interview I've ever had in my life." Just took me a minute to just go back to normal, just because like, oh man, Jesus Louises, I'm freaking horrible. Needless to say, I got a job interview with them. I guess that wasn't that bad.
As far as what sucked for me, all of the sucky things really for me have to do with work right now. And essentially I have to do a special test to retain my job. It's being mandated by Visa, MasterCard because I work in the credit card industry. Though my company wants me to do this test next week. The thing is, I'm not given any time to prepare for the test. So what that means is they purchase me an online study course, but I can only use that online study course when at work. Also, it's like a kind of a YouTube style video, but I'm not allowed to listen to sound.
Huh?
Yeah.
How are you?
So I'm supposed to just look at the text that appears on screen and take notes on it.
Can you bring the headphones?
No. There's no headphones. So
That's for goddamn ridiculous.
So additionally, I told my boss, hey, I'm only 1/3 of the way through this because I don't have any time to do this because I'm not given any free time to study for it. I have to do my job, and then if I have downtime, which I have none, I have to take that time and study. So I've got no time to study. I'm 1/3 of the way through the course, and now they're telling me, yeah, you have to do it this next week. So today is Sunday. I have to do it between Monday and Friday at some point, and I have no idea how. Additionally, I'm studying for a different certification for the CompTIA Security Plus. I currently hold an A plus and a Net plus. I have to take the Security Plus by May 10th, or else my 2 other certifications will expire. So I've got a lot on my plate right now, and it's a bit stressful in that regard. So I'm not stoked over that.
Well, Godspeed, good sir.
Thank you.
Me and you can start looking for jobs together.
Yeah. Going to Thailand with me?
I just might. So I'm glad I had both of you here. This is a subject near and dear to my heart, and I know you guys too. In your opinion, what are some of the best karaoke jams? Not just like your personal favorite song, but just like something you know will get everybody moving. Like
Journey.
you know, yeah, I'm about to say like when "Don't Stop Believing" comes on.
That's got to be number one. It's got to be Don't Stop Believing. It's got to be Journey.
Yeah, somewhere when the nighttime falls and the karaoke warms up, somebody's doing "Don't Stop Believing."
You have to believe deep down in your heart that you're good at karaoke, and you're really not. Can I just say that whenever I think about being karaoke, I think about wanting to just like, screw it. I want to go all in. I want to become that Japanese karaoke master, like in I forgot what movie it was, but they took on some assistant, and the assistant runs to Japan to dedicate his life to karaoke, and the next time they see
I've never heard of this.
I have fabulous either.
the next time they see that guy, like his former bosses, he's in a karaoke bar dressed up in like the kabuki like outfit and everything.
Oh, wow.
Like the hairstyle, and he's just trying to karaoke.
Is this an anime?
No,
Or
I
is it a live
think it's I think the movie is Old Dogs or something like that.
Huh.
I think it's a Tim
Oh,
Allen
is it on
movie.
Netflix?
It might be. I don't know.
Oh, I think I might have passed
I
that.
saw it years ago, and I thought I saw it with you, but I guess not. But yeah, so I always think about that. Now, as far as karaoke jams that I would say get people going, I mean, obviously, Don't Stop Believing. Oh, man. I don't think that this one's done a lot, but I could totally see people getting into it. Kiss, God Gave Rock and Roll to You.
You know what? I don't even think I've ever seen that on a menu. And somebody who loves Kiss, I don't think I've ever really seen God Gives Rock and Roll to You because it's '90s Kiss.
Yeah.
Like I think you get like Party All Night. Stuff like that. Like you get like the earlier.
Hey, I'm saying if somebody started singing, I'd be like, God gave rock and roll. I'd be singing with you.
It's a great song. It's just,
Otherwise, I guess I just don't do too much karaoke.
That's
You used to.
That's a lie.
When was the last time I went to karaoke?
I'm saying like you gotta
My
count.
birthday.
You have to count Rock Band. I mean,
Oh, you're right. We do have to count rock.
you
and roll.
guys were like religious with that.
But
so.
I was always the drummer. I didn't sing. That was either you or this guy.
that's right.
Ooh.
Our rock band name was Electric Glory Hole.
There was also the other band name, Super Destroyer Fuck Machine.
I liked that one.
Eye of the Tiger.
Eye of the Tiger. Always great.
And then there was stuff in the Queen pack, right?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, no, you get Under Pressure or Bohemian Rhapsody if you're brave enough to do Bohemian Rhapsody. Those are some great songs.
But isn't it hard to hit those Freddie Mercury high notes?
I don't think it's that hard to hit the high notes, but he changes his levels a lot.
Mid range.
Yeah, his range, and that's what always kills me when I'm trying to do Freddie Mercury. That's murder.
Okay.
What about you, producer Virgil?
Let's see.
So I believe that, well, I have my own process when I go to a karaoke place. And mind you, there are different types of karaoke places because the ones that we go to is we have a private room and we can do whatever the hell we want, order drinks.
Are you going through music to find out which
Yes,
ones?
I am going through
Most most people will have the experience where they go to a bar and it's, everyone can see you sing, whereas these really cool private rooms are nice because you can make an ass of yourself and no one else will know.
I'm always ready to make an ass of myself in public.
Yeah. So in any case, I usually warm up with a Beatles song because that's my foundation. I know Vince is not a big Beatles fan, but anyway.
I've got some Beatles questions for you later, actually.
Sure. Okay. And so
Why are they so boring and monotone? There, I said it. No, you're poking the bear.
Okay. Anyway, so I think probably the mainstays is Bon Jovi. That one, right?
Hanging up, living on a prayer.
Living on a prayer, right? That's definitely got to be on there. B-52's Love Shack.
Yeah.
And then what else is there? I'm gonna only name 3 because there's a whole bunch of them. And then I'm just to throw that in there.
Thriller.
No, I don't hear a lot of people do Thriller, but I'm gonna say
great if
probably
they did.
maybe the last 5-10 years. Never Gonna Give You Up.
Oh.
I'm gonna say that's probably a new mainstay that got added to the list, but there's a whole bunch of them. So anyway, Vince.
Thin Lizzy's Boys Are Back in Town is always a crowd pleaser. I love Thin Lizzy. And just always in my book is some Neil Diamond.
Oh.
Producer Virgil usually starts me off with Sweet Caroline. I'm more Forever in Blue Jeans.
Forever Blue Jeans, yeah.
That's my warm up. Loves me some Okie.
That was 2, so want to do one more? I say top 3 karaoke.
Well, maybe it's more of a rant, I guess, than an actual Beatles question for Virgil, because I know Vince will just look at me and go, "Why are you listening to the Beatles? That's your problem."
Oh Lord. Okay.
So,
Because he wants to hold somebody's hand.
hey man, sometimes you have to come together.
No.
Right now, over me.
Exactly. So I've been listening to a lot of Pandora. There goes Vince. We lost him. He's dead to us now.
Okay.
So I've been listening to a lot of Pandora while I study, and I pull up Beatles radio.
Okay.
I do a search for Beatles, and I think I have liked a sufficient amount of Beatles songs for Pandora to realize, hey, I only want to listen to Beatles on this channel.
Okay.
And I keep getting stuff from like Creedence Clearwater.
Oh yeah.
And,
yeah.
They
always want to stick Creedence in there.
Yeah.
Which is
I
nothing
mean,
wrong with that.
I like Creedence Clearwater.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
But I'm
not
just
what we
like,
selected.
I feel like listening to Paul McCartney right now. I don't know. I'm finding it really enjoyable to just listen to and mellow out.
Okay. So what's your question?
So, I guess I don't know a whole lot about the whole Yoko Ono breakup, and I'm sure it's widely available on Wikipedia. But so I guess the guy who killed John Lennon is up for parole soon, and he has had 7 attempts to get out or something like that. And Yoko Ono shows up to every single one of his hearings and says, "Hey, I'm not safe. This guy's not safe if he gets out, and my son isn't safe because of this guy."
I only hope that he freaking shivs Yoko Ono and freaking rids us the world of her. There, I said it. You contributed nothing when you were married to John Lennon, and you contribute absolutely nothing after marrying John Lennon, except for still being known for being married to John Lennon.
Well, apparently they produced a lot of albums together. I guess they even had, like, John Lennon's backup band was called the Plastic Yoko Ono Band or something like that.
Yeah, and you know who cares about that? Nobody. I'm
But,
sorry. I can get on a drunken ramble and go "Ah, la 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 la" for 45 minutes and call it a song, but guess what? I won't do that to humanity.
So,
I am Yoko Ono.
wow, that's spot on.
Thank you.
So, I guess I'm really of the opinion, hey, you killed somebody, you should probably just rot in there, or you should have been dead a long time ago. What is your take on that? Should they release this guy and just let him?
Only
he's
if he
been there
does the
a long
world a
time.
favor and kills Yoko Ono.
Oh boy. Okay, well, first I think when he or if he is released, he'll probably be put in some type of mental care program or something, because obviously the guy is not stable. I mean, I don't think he should stay in prison his entire life, but yeah, he should be heavily guarded or have some type of, surveillance, because yeah, he's dangerous. I mean, even though that was, I think it was a year or 2 years after I was born. So,
Why are you looking at me for?
I'm just waiting for the joke.
I got nothing.
Anyway,
This
so-
is a serious topic about something you truly love and appreciate.
Okay.
I will dare not cheapen that moment by making an off-colored comment.
Yeah, so that's my take on it. I mean, she brings up a valid point. This guy killed her husband, and then the other thing is she's a performance artist, started Fluxus movement in the 70s, I believe, so 70s or 60s, and so you're gonna get very weird artistic things from that.
But she's not talented.
No, she's not.
in any regard.
No, not in the pleasant way. No.
No, not enough. Yeah, exactly. Why do my ear holes need to be violated by her, or have everybody kiss her ass like she's something great when her husband? I'm not the biggest Beatles fan. This is true.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoy some songs.
Like Imagine.
No,
You don't like Imagine?
you know what? I think it has a beautiful melody, and I think it has a lot of fantastic elements to it that are just fantasy. It's bullshit. It's not gonna ever happen that way, and I think it's wrong to just try to oh yes, we live in unicorn world where they poop rainbows.
That was the hippie movement.
Yeah. No, guess what? It's bullshit. It's candy. That's all it is. It's candy to the masses. I like George Harrison more than John Lennon.
Yeah.
While My Guitar Gently Weeps is one of my favorite songs ever.
Yeah.
Still My Guitar Gently Weeps, whatever you want to call it. Just,
White Album.
Yeah. It's just a good song. But I think a lot of the Beatles is filler. I think it's pop, which is great, but I'm not the biggest believer in the Beatles.
You're a believer, though. Believer.
Well, I guess I'm gonna go back to the original topic of whether or not she.
And I actually enjoy Beatles covers more than I actually enjoy the Beatles.
You guys want to start a Beatles cover band?
No.
Virgil sings.
No,
Yeah.
because that only leaves me Ringo.
Okay, so
As we all know, in any discussion, I'm the funny one.
Okay.
we got a couple minutes here, so we should.
Okay. Well, then let's do this. So, Vince, do you think the guy should get out? Yes or no?
Under care and supervision, yes. Because people have done way worse and gotten way less time.
Way worse. I mean, what can be worse than murdering someone?
One of the stars of the first Poltergeist movie was strangled by her boyfriend at the time and only served like 5 years.
Wow.
Strangled in her parking lot and went back to being a high-class chef in 5 years. Or something like it was like just some ridiculous time period. Like, really? You killed her in cold blood with his bare hands. It's one thing to shoot someone in the back, but because you don't really need courage to do that.
So.
But you freaking strangled her. You watched her eyes go dead,
Okay.
and only did 5 years, however long it was. So we've done way worse with less, but with supervision and forced mental treatment, I think he should be put back out on the
he's
street.
probably no spring chicken. I mean,
No.
he probably couldn't run away from the law.
And,
he could
and
hobble
let's
away.
face it, there are very many Beatle fanatics that would probably take care of him on the street.
Good point.
So, I guess I'm of the opinion, from what I read last night, and this is only very briefly, so I probably don't have all of the facts, but to my understanding, it was premeditated. He stalked John Lennon that entire day, watched him coming in and out of his house, got an autograph from him, and then came back later on and shot him. So I would say, hey, you obviously thought this out. You shot
Yeah, but he was mentally ill though. What was it? Not Fiddler on the Roof, whatever book it was.
I
Said
forget.
our song, telling him to kill John Lennon.
I think it was either Lucy in the Sky or it was
Helter Skelter.
Helter Skelter. No, that was
was Charles Manson.
Marilyn Manson. Yeah, Charles Manson. Marilyn Manson. Oh, look, poor guy. I put up throw him on the bus.
Well, I'm in favor of him staying in. I think that's.
Or at least be moved from prison to a mental health facility.
I could deal with that, yeah. A mental health facility, sure. But not released out into the general public where he could potentially cause harm to himself or others. Producer Virgil.
Yeah, we need to wrap it up though.
Okay. Wrap it
All
up.
right,
We're just
well,
being told to hit
producer.
the go home.
Yeah, producer. We're just yelling at us. So follow Mr. One Pancake at Delicious Low Shizzle on Facebook. Support Still Ill, San Diego's tribute to Smith and Morrissey on Facebook, Instagram, and .com.
Still.net.
Still.net, and find me on Instagram and Twitter at Maldecilo1904. Thanks for stopping by. I'll get the check.